What is up, YouTube, and welcome to Tactical Goat Gaming. Since this is only my second video, I'm not expecting too many views. As I said in my last video, if you watched it, that I'm expecting many more viewers in 2 or 3 years, in the long run. I'm not looking for short-term viewers. I'm not expecting 100,000 views overnight. I'm expecting them in the long run. Now, for this video, I thought I would talk a little bit about why I'm getting into this, and I also thought I'd bring you a sniper rifle review, the GOL Magnum, which I think is the best sniper rifle in the game, personally. It's all personal preference. Everybody can have their own opinion. Many people say the SRR is the best sniper rifle in the game, and stats-wise, it looks like it is, but it comes down to personal preference and whatever you feel comfortable with, and this is what I to use when I'm sniping. Now, I got into this because I've been meaning to do it for a long time. I've been wanting to do this since Call of Duty 4 8 years ago, and I've never really had the time because I was a younger kid. I was in 6th grade when I really got the idea to do this, and first off, I had no idea how to work any of those contraptions, those capture cards or any of that stuff, and how to use Windows Movie Maker or, Sony Vegas Pro or any of those things. But now that I'm older, keyword is kind of, I'm not a professional in any way, shape, or form. I'm completely amateur at using these things to make videos. Now, I do also want to apologize for the audio in this video. I know it's not really, really good. It sounds okay. That's because my good recording mic is broken, and I've been trying to fix it, and it's just not working. It is fuzzy, and it does not come in well. So I'm using my computer microphone right now, and we're going to have to put up with that for a while until I get a new recording microphone, because I don't think I'm going to be able to fix it at this point. I think I'm just going to have to get a new one. So, on to the GOL Magnum sniper rifle. Now, I do not honestly know why I think it's the best sniper rifle in the game. Whenever I use it, it just feels comfortable to me. Now, I know that sounds a little weird. How can that feel comfortable to you? This is a video game. And I think many of you who play these games know that when you're using a weapon in the game, some of them just feel wonky or they look funny to you on screen and you're just uncomfortable with it, and that can throw off your entire gameplay. And I feel the exact same way when that happens. Now, I do want to note here that this is just a horrible display of marksmanship. I'm usually better than this, but I shot at the first guy twice, and I was 0 to 400 instead of 300, so I decided to adjust to that guy, and of course a tank unknowingly saves his life. But he doesn't get saved for long from the second shot, and this guy, I don't know, he was just blessed by the hand of God, apparently, for a couple of seconds here, but he didn't last too much longer after I re-zeroed. I missed the headshot, I think, right here, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I missed the headshot, but I do hit him, and then for some reason, after you get a shot with a sniper rifle, you decide to stand completely still in the middle of an open field. So that was a genius move on his part. But of course, I unknowingly pissed off a helicopter, which I think is the first rule of what not to do in combat, and it didn't really turn out too well. Alright, back to the GOL Magnum. I think it's the best sniper rifle because it just feels comfortable. This is what I use, this is what I know. It's got amazing muzzle velocity. It's second to the SRR-61, which a lot of people really prefer as their sniper rifle in-game. The only advantages of the GOL Magnum compared to the SRR is that the GOL Magnum fires 22% faster than the SRR. The GOL Magnum fires 44 rounds a minute compared to the 36 of the SRR. So if I'm engaging somebody at long range, we're just popping shots at each other with our sniper rifles. He's got an SRR and I've got a GOL. For every 5 shots he gets off, I'm going to get a 6th off, and that could really make a difference. Also, the GOL has a much faster empty reload of 4.1 seconds compared to the SRR 4.8 seconds. The SRR is 4.8 seconds, excuse me. Now, that can also make a difference, because I could reload faster than if I was running around with an SRR, and those 0.7 seconds can make a difference. when in Battlefield, because in those .7 seconds, somebody could light me up with an assault rifle, or I could reload and pop a shot off and get the kill. Now, the SRR does have a bigger magazine, and it does have way less bullet drop, but it only has a slightly higher maximum distance of 7% further. It has a slightly faster tactical reload of 9% faster. The tactical reload of the GOL Magnum is 3 seconds compared to the SRR's 3.3 seconds. For those of you who don't know what a tactical reload is, which I'm sure most of you do, it's when there's bullets left in the gun and you're just reloading the gun. So when you don't have to do the full animation through, it only does like 3/4 of the animation for a reload. Now, the SRR does that in 3 seconds compared to the GOL Magnum's 3.3 seconds. That's not too much of a difference. And the muzzle velocity, as I said earlier, of the GOL Magnum compared to the SRR, the GOL Magnum's is 580. The SRR's is 620. That's in meters a second. That's not that much of a difference. It's only 7% faster for the SRR. So you can compensate for that easily when using a GOL Magnum. And after you use a gun for a while, you just get comfortable with it. I am so comfortable with the GOL Magnum because that is all I use. This is the one gun I mostly use. Now, sometimes I will switch to the SRR or the M98 if I'm sniping really, really long ranges, like one kilometer out, like 1,000 meters out. But aside from that, I'm usually running with the GOL Magnum. And what I really do like to do with the GOL Magnum is pop a suppressor on it, because even with the suppressor on it, it still has the potential to just reach out and drop somebody at really long distances. Now, I'm sure you guys are noticing that I'm getting all these kills in one shot, and you're probably wondering how, if this is regular. It's not regular, it's hardcore. I only play hardcore because I feel it adds to the realism of Battlefield compared to regular, because in Call of Duty, for example, which I don't play anymore because it's just gone downhill. I mean, I think I'm going to get the next one to just put videos up for you guys, but I'm really not going to enjoy it because the new Call of Duties are nothing like the old Call of Duties. Call of Duty 4 and Modern Warfare 2, two best Call of Duties ever created, hands down, cannot be argued. But in Call of Duty, there's the kill cam, which after somebody kills you, you know the general region in which they could be, and you're going to go there and try to kill them. And it's the same thing in regular Battlefield compared to hardcore, where if you kill somebody, you see their orange player show up on screen. They run off in a direction, and you know where they are. So if you're sniping, for example, I also right here I pissed off a tank, which is the second rule of what not to do in combat. I also want to note that in this clip right here, many of you are going to be asking why would I waste a perfectly good plane, and this guy was on a 40-person kill streak, and he just needed to die. And I'm sorry, so I had to kill him. I almost crashed into a pole right there, but we're good. Avoided it somehow. All right, so in hardcore, if you're sniping and you nail somebody, you drop them, nobody's gonna know where it came from, and that's how I like it. And even if you kill them with an assault rifle or an LMG, nobody's gonna know where it came from unless you were close range with them, close quarters. And that's how it should be, compared to seeing where you just got shot by a sniper and then going right to his position to kill him out of rage. Because that's what everybody does in regular, and I hate it. I just despise it. So, with that being said, the GOL Magnum is my personal favorite sniper rifle based on all those stats, and it really doesn't fall that far behind the SPR. Now, other sniper rifles, like the M98, or the 338 Recon, which I know a lot of people tend to use as well, really don't fall that far behind either. As I said, it's just personal preference. The guns aren't what makes the player. The player is what makes the gun. If you're a good player, which I think I'm okay, I don't think I'm amazing. I'm probably coming off sounding like a jerk, trying to make myself sound amazing. I'm not. I'm just okay. But if a good player picks up a crappy quote-unquote weapon, they will turn it into a killing machine just because they're a good player. It's just that simple. I would put a good player with a horrible weapon up against a bad player with the best weapon in the game, and I would bet all my money that that good player would just downright destroy the bad player. There's no doubt in my mind. So, with that being said, It's just personal preference. Now, I also promised I would upload videos of other weapons reviews, such as the assault rifles and the LMGs. I'm not going to do shotguns. I really do not like shotguns. I've only had the second one unlocked. That's the 870, I believe. The 870 shotgun. That's the only one I have unlocked, aside from the starting shotgun, because I just never use them. When I play close quarters and I get killed by a shotgun, I hate it, because I feel that you don't really need to have that much skill to one-shot somebody at close range. Like, because there's a huge hit reticle for a shotgun at close range, and it doesn't require that much skill to use. It just drives me insane. That and grenade launchers at close range and hardcore just drive me insane. Like, playing Metro, using a grenade launcher drives me nuts. I hate people on my own team that do that, because it requires no skill, especially in hardcore. In regular, it might be a different story, but when it comes to hardcore, using that kind of stuff, it's just annoying. I'll put up some pistol reviews as well, because I love pistols in this game. I love them. My preferred pistol is the G18, but aside from that, I'll run the compact 45. Now, going back to weapons reviews, I don't know when I'll be able to put the next one up. I can't really get too much footage right now because I'm up at college, so it's almost finals week. So I've got 2 weeks before I'm going to be uploading more videos, or even recording them for that matter. But the next video that will be put up will definitely be an assault rifle review. And I'm going to put up 3 different reviews of assault rifles, because the ones I've seen online are people meshing together their idea of the best 5 guns into one video that's 10 minutes long, not explaining anything, describing how it feels, just throwing stats at you and not telling you why they like it, or why not. And I don't think that's the right way to go about it. Now, also, I just want to note here that I had a panic attack and so did this guy. I had no idea what was going on. I don't know how I lived. Somehow I pulled out of it, and I managed to get the kill. It was just really awkward, and also that this guy got saved by that pole twice. I don't know why. Divine intervention there for a minute, but not for the third time. Third time's charm. But, so with the assault rifle reviews, I'll touch on it later, but personally, my favorite assault rifle of all time is the M416 in this game, the M416. And that's for about medium range engagements. When it comes to close quarters or long range engagements with assault rifles, my opinion tends to switch, but for an all-around perfect gun as an assault rifle in this game, I go with the M416, but we'll touch on that later. Also, I'll be putting up submachine guns, although I really don't have too much of an opinion on those because I don't have them all unlocked yet. I can only draw conclusions from what I do have unlocked now, which is also very unfair to any submachine guns I haven't unlocked for giving them a fair chance at winning my heart, but that's their problem, not mine. But, alright, so more about the GOL Magnum. Now, one of the reasons I think it's the best sniper rifle, in my, of course, as I said 1,000 times in this video, personal opinion, is because its reload speed is so good that it could be used at close quarters, unlike most sniper rifles. Like, if I went up against somebody in this game with an M98 at close quarters, I'd get about a shot off before they pumped 20 bullets into my stomach, and I was done. Now, with this gun, I can fire off 2 or 3 shots while I'm getting shot out with an assault rifle with ease because of its fire rate and its reload speed, and that's what I love about it. That guy also had a God intervene with his life because my bullet somehow flew over his shoulder without touching him or hurting him at all. But in these next couple of clips, I'm going to show you how this GOL Magnum handles at close quarters. Now, not all these guys are obviously looking at me when I'm engaging them, but you could just see how fast it fires and how fast it reloads. And that's what I really like about this gun. Now, some of my favorite maps to snipe on are maps that incorporate long distance and medium range engagements, as well as some close quarters ones, because I like balanced maps. I don't like maps where it's all open or all medium range. Now, the maps I do like are all that are all of something are the close quarters ones, like all close quarters, like Operation Locker, although there are some parts of Locker where there's medium range engagements, like outside in the ice storm, but in the snowstorm, excuse me, ice storm, snowstorm. But I don't like maps that are all long-range engagements or all medium-range engagements. It's just, it doesn't feel balanced enough for me. I like some balanced action, so I like being able to shoot somebody 700 or 800 meters away in this game, and then move up into an objective where there's a lot of close quarters combat going on in a cluster of buildings, and engage people 50 meters to 200 meters from me. I just enjoy that a lot. And some of those maps, personally for me, are this one, Sunken Dragon, one of my favorites to snipe on. Pearl Market is definitely another favorite of mine to snipe on. Caspian Border is definitely 100% probably my all-time favorite to snipe on. And the argument can be made that it is all long-range engagements, mostly with sniper rifles on that map. But for argument's sake, I would disagree with that, because the central objectives around C and D in the woods are just so close together, and there's so much vegetation that you're not really able to sit far away and just shoot there. You have to be pretty close or a little bit on the more medium-ranged engagement side to actually get into some combat at the center of Caspian Board, the center of the map. So for my next video, I would like, if anybody does watch this, I would like you guys to leave a comment. Also like the video. Please subscribe. But most importantly, leave comments. Tell me what you think of the videos. Tell me what you would like to see. Tell me what you wouldn't like to see. Do you like this where I'm talking and narrating the entire video, or would you rather just see straight up gameplay? Give me ideas, tell me what to do, and I'll make it happen. Because as I said, this is all about fun for me. I enjoy playing, and since I enjoy playing so much, I might as well record and upload what I'm doing. And I like challenges, I like mixing things up. I like using new guns. Like, I don't like using a set gun the entire time. Now, while I usually do take this GOL Magnum sniper rifle out a lot, it's not the only one I use. If I get bored or I feel like having a challenge, I will take out another sniper rifle. I will use a gun that I do not often use. And that's the fun of this game, is that there's just so many possibilities for you to use different weapons and experiment and find out which guns work for you, which equipment works best for you, what you prefer. And that's really the fun of this game, because some other games, they just get repetitive, or there's not that many customization options, and you get bored really quick, and you feel like you got cheated out of a good game. It sounded promising, and it wasn't. And Battlefield 4 is really a promising, great game. I know it's already been out for almost 2 years now, and I'm starting to put up some Battlefield videos, but this is my favorite game, and as I said, it's just as much fun for me as I want it to be for you guys. So I'm going to put up these videos, because this is my favorite game, and I'm having fun with it. So as I said before, guys, leave a comment, like the video, subscribe to the channel. In the comments, what you could do is leave a weapons layout for me, or an entire class layout for me to use, and I will upload it in my next video for the top liked layout. Alright? This is Tactical Goat Gaming. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next chapter.